Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have an update for Project Panopoly. This is a project panning game based off of the board game Monopoly, and it was created by Jamie from the Impulsive Panner. She created a whole website, and I will have that linked down below, as well as Jamie's intro video. I will walk you through the website later today because I am rolling some things out, which means I am rolling the dice and moving along the game board later to pick more items. I love this project. It is so fun to just roll the dice and move along the game board, see what you get. It is so random. And Jamie did take last month off, but she said she was going to update the board again in August for the third time. So I'm very excited and curious what she can come up with for the third edition. I feel like it's been a while since I've updated this. I think I posted my last update like early June, and now I'm posting this update late July, so it's been a little over a month, and I am excited to share what I have with you. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do mostly panning content, so I'm actively working through what I already own by fun projects like this. I'm also on my second No Buy year in a row, so I just love kind of using my makeup and beauty items fun and incorporating some games like this along the way. I do get ready with me's every now and then, and palette bingos, which is where I randomize eyeshadows from eyeshadow palettes and create a look here on camera. So if all of that sounds good to you and you're not subscribed, I hope you do so before you leave. Of course, give this video a thumbs up and check out Jamie down in the description box. So you're supposed to work on 5 items at a time. I do have a couple extra in here, just because I just get so caught up in rolling the dice. I just want to keep going, and that's just what's so fun about this project. So I do have 7 products here to talk about, and the first one was for nail, and I had rolled in these like metal plates that use a stamper to stamp a design on your nails. I was really struggling using these. My goal was 3 uses, and I had used it once the first month that I had them in. Last month I didn't use them at all, and I did attempt one more time, and I ended up throwing them away. So I got 2 out of 3 uses. I feel like I did my best shot. I got a lot of like encouragement on how maybe to improve my technique, and I've watched a lot of videos on how to do like stamping on your nails, and I have seen that there's different quality, for stamping. There's different stamping nail polishes. Different plates are better than others. I did get mine off of Temu, and I've gotten a lot of good things off of Temu, but maybe it was the quality. I don't know. They were like $1, so I'm blaming the plates, not myself, but I'm sure it was my issue. So I'm just gonna roll those out. They're gone. So the second prompt that I've been working on is oldest product, and my oldest foundation currently is my Tarte Face Tape Foundation, and I had rolled this in for 20 uses. The first month I had this in, I used it 9 times. The second month I used it 7 times, and I did use it the additional 4 times since the last update. This is an airless pump, so it does move up, and you can see my new line marking was so close to my last line marking that I just had to move it over, but it has moved a little bit higher, so I did want to mark that. But this is rolling out of the project. This is a very high coverage foundation, and honestly, like during the summer, I really like a good medium coverage foundation that's not super heavy. So I'm glad I'm not working on this anymore, but I really need to finish that up. I'm pretty sure it's from 2020. Next was for a high usage goal. So I'm pretty sure that was the challenge wheel that I spun and got that prompt. And so I chose the goal of 30 uses for a lip liner from NYX. This is the shade Bloom. It's just a beautiful like pink. And this is what it looks like. I have used this, well, the first month I had it in, I used it 12 times. I have used it an additional 11 times with a total of 23 uses, so it is staying in the project. This is where it's at. I'm sure I have sharpened it since the last update with those 11 uses, but I do have 23 uses total, so I only have 7 more to go. I will definitely meet that goal by the next update. I love this lip liner. I'm not wearing it today, but I love it. The next prompt was for oldest product again, and my oldest blush is the Essence the Blush in the shade Befitting. It's number 10, Befitting, and I had gotten choose your use, so I always choose 10 uses when I get that prompt, and I did use it the 10 times, and guess what, you guys? Nothing exciting. The packaging has finally broken. I know a lot of people with this blush, their packaging breaks, and that's just the price you have to pay when you're not paying that much for a product. But I was always like, oh, I'm so gentle with my items. I don't really take them anywhere, yada yada yada. That's not going to happen to me, but I guess it did happen to me. I'm very happy with what this blush is looking like. I feel like the pattern or the imprint is basically gone in the center. You can see it in camera, but in person it's like very smooth, and I'm just happy with that use that I can see on this blush, but it is rolling out of the project. The next space that I landed on was you choose face product, and I got the usage goal of 20 uses. So I rolled in something that I knew that I could use 20 times because it's something that I really enjoy. And I have used, oh, let me tell you what it is first. It's my Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid Glow Booster in the shade 002 Fair. I did mark it when I rolled it in. Of course, I had it laying down before this update, so I don't know where it is, but I have used it 15 times. I can see through the bottle usually, but that's when like the product has settled. So if I have a picture of it, no, I'm not going to have time to put a picture of it. I know it's moved. I've used it 15 times. So when it does settle, I'll mark it and then you'll see at the next update, because I do have 5 more uses left on this to meet my 20 use goal. So it is staying in. The second to last prompt was you choose eye product, and I also got 20 uses for this. So I rolled in my eyeliner from Ulta. This is in the shade Matte Charcoal, and I have used this 6 out of my 20 times, so not very much. I will roll it up because I'm curious like what 6 uses has done to it. Hopefully it's moved a little bit. It's not my favorite. I really want to get this out of my collection now. I've realized that it's drying up, and so it's kind of hard to get pigment on my eye, and I feel like I'm tugging, and I really don't want it to tug on my eyes. That really happens more like if I try to put it on top of eyeshadows. So the last few uses, I've put it on my lash line under my eyeshadow just to give it a little more depth, just to thicken my lash line a little bit, and then I'll put whatever eye look on top of it. And I don't know, like you can't really see it if you do that, but I've gotten 6 uses out of it. The last prompt I've been working on was for the prompt lipstick, and I had 10 use goal on this. I rolled in one of my favorites. This is Maybelline Cream Lipstick. It's a matte formula, 665 Lust for Blush. And like I said, this is one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure this is one that my mom decluttered to me, and so I'm very, very happy that she did. This is what it looks like, and I did get my 10 uses, so that was super, super easy. I'm not wearing it today. But I did get my uses, so. I am going to roll 4 more prompts and I am going to keep it at 7. It's just fun. I just, so let me transition into myself rolling my prompts. Okay, hello. I forgot to move this. If you are not familiar with how I do with this project, I like to screen record myself, so you can play along and see where I end up on the game board. So I have Jamie's website pulled up just in case I have to reference it for any reason. Her roll the dice thing is not working right now. I don't know. So I do have a separate one just open here. If you scroll down, you find the current game board. This is the 2nd edition. She has had 2 editions, and I think she said she was going to have a 3rd edition in August. She has also created a challenge wheel in case you land on the challenge space, and a random use wheel. As you can see, the way I have this window open, you can't see those wheels, so I do have them in separate tabs. Here's the usage. Oh, I need to, there we go. Usage wheel, and then the challenge wheel here. And then she just has some like FAQs and how to play down here. I have my Panopoly Google spreadsheet here so I can write down what prompts I get and how many uses. Yeah, I have 4 new things to roll in. So this is my game board. I use Canva to move along the game board, and I have this little cute sunflower here. Oops, I always do that. I have this sunflower here to move around the game board. I thought the yellow would be easy to see, and of course summer. And of course sunflowers, there we go, are pretty to look at. I do have to click on photo booth here in the lower left hand corner a few times throughout this recording because it likes to freeze on me if I don't pay attention to it. So let me just roll the dice. I got a 4. So going to the game board, I'm going to move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sample. Love to see it. For sample, I probably will just do a finish goal. You are able to make your own goals. The random use wheel is optional, but I feel like a sample is so easy that you just finish it. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a 1. What is the next? Seasonal. So it is currently summer. So I'll probably do a summer item, but I don't think you necessarily have to do like what season you're currently in. So let's see what usage I get. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a 28. Okay, 20 uses. I like to do smaller usage goals in this project just to help me move along a little faster, but I don't think it wants me to do that. So number 2, 1, 2, in your shower. Okay, I'm currently working on my sugar scrub that's in my shower. I like this prompt. This is fun. I feel like this is new to the edition, like the 2nd edition. I don't remember seeing that in the 1st edition. So I might have to do like my shave oil or... Yay, choose your use. So I always do 10 uses if I get choose your use. So just write 10 uses. And then I'll do 1 more roll. Even though it's so fun, I just want to keep going. I just want to keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So 3, 1, 2, 3, nail. So I got this prompt a few months back. I'll probably just do a nail polish, but I don't want to do my usage wheel. Oh. I'm not going to do the usage wheel. I don't want to use the same nail polish 20 times, you know what I mean? And when I rolled in nail the last time, I did nail stamps, and you guys just saw me talk about those that I rolled them out. So I'm going to leave this up to future me, I might, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to choose for nail quite yet. So yeah, those are the items. I'm going to go pick whatever I need out, and you'll see me back in my living room. Okay, not too bad this week. The first space I rolled was for sample, and of course I'm just gonna finish whatever sample that I pull in. I just received this in like a declutter. I thought I was only getting, you know, a few products, but she did include some little extras, which is so kind. This is the Clarins oh man. Oh, I was trying to read this, not realizing that I can read this. It's the One Step Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser with Alpine Golden, Gentian, and Kiwi extracts. I'm just gonna use this as my cleanser until I finish it because it's just so teeny tiny. It'll probably be like 5 uses, I'm assuming, but it is very cute. Very cute and orange. I don't think I've ever used anything from Clarins. So I'm interested. I don't think Clarins is in my budget though, if I do enjoy that one. The next prompt that I landed on was seasonal, and I wear my perfumes pretty seasonally, and I thought with the 20 use goal, I thought a perfume would be a good choice. So I'm going to roll in this body mist from Bath & Body Works. This is the Mango Mai Tai. I did have this in, I think, my Graveyard Project pan last year or the year before. So that's what this mark is from here. But you can see where the product is now. I am curious if 20 uses would get me down to this, like the bottom of the label. I'm gonna put it over here so when I screenshot it, it won't have my face in the background. But yeah, I really like this. The fragrance notes are mango nectar, sun-kissed guava, and sugarcane. It's very sweet, which I love. I'm gonna spray it because I haven't sprayed myself. Don't talk after you spray. So yeah, I really like this. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Okay. The next space was in your shower, and I picked the 10 use goal when I was rolling, but I'm actually going to finish this item just because I want to. And it is my current conditioner from L'Oreal Everpure line. This is the Bond Strengthening Conditioner. And I've already finished the shampoo that goes with this, so I just want to get the conditioner done. There's a lot of air in here. I'm gonna guess I'm about here. So I think it'll be really easy to finish this. I kind of switch like my conditioners. That's why I finished the shampoo first, because I have a lot of open conditioners, unfortunately. Well, I think this is actually my last open conditioner, but I have like 2 like hair masks open, and I think I do have a sample open right now from like a hair dye box. I guess it's not a sample, but it's, you know, those tubes that come in your hair dye that you can use a few times after you dye your hair. So I just want to get that done, and I think that will be a really easy roll out. I'm not sure if I'll roll it out by the next update though, because I kind of switch around. And then the very last prompt was nail again, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do for this when I rolled that in, but I'm going to roll this little faux nail thing from Impress Color. This is the press on. That's what I was trying to say. Press on nails. And this is in the shade 010 Sandbox. It looks like a really pretty cool toned nude color. Kind of goes with my shirt today. I've never used these, and I have not used press-on nails for ever. Probably since high school, and I'm 34 years old. So it's been quite some time since I've attempted, but my sister really liked this brand, and I bought this box probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and I have not used it. So I just want to see if I like them, how long they will last. Of course, I'm trying to use my actual nail polishes as well. So this is going to take a use out of that, but that's okay. I need to use this too. So that's my update. I'm excited for these products. I feel like, oh, none of it's makeup. I didn't roll in any makeup, which is good because I am starting a new round of Throwback 30 in a few days. So be on the lookout for that. I'm pretty sure it will be the next video. It goes up on the 28th, but yeah, if you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. And of course, if you're not subscribed, I hope you do so before you leave. So I see you all in my next one. Bye.